Want healthier, stronger, shinier hair? Tired of products that don't work for coily or kinky hair? Meet 12 Tribes, the vegan hair care line designed for you. Our products are made with love for your gorgeous coils. We offer hair growth butters, oils, shampoos, and hairsprays. These products help your hair grow long, thick, and shiny. Imagine a hair care line that's 100% vegan and perfect for coily hair. No more guessing if it's really going to work for you. Our butters are rich and nourishing, feeding every strand. Our oils are lightweight but powerful, sealing in moisture without greasy residue. Shampoos and butters leave your hair clean and soft, never stripped. What sets us apart? Our dedication to your hair's needs. No harsh chemicals, just effective, natural ingredients. And the results speak for themselves. Start your journey to healthier, shinier hair today. Visit our Etsy shop, Lisa Crafts. Click the link in the description below. Give your hair the care it deserves. Join our satisfied customers and see the difference.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's a dark cloud over Mark Robinson's campaign. And I mean a dark, dark cloud. It seems like things are going from bad to worse. Couldn't have happened to a better guy. And not only are the Republicans mad at him, his donors are very upset with Mark Robinson. So his campaign continues to crumble. And the Republicans that once backed him are very angry. And this, y'all, it can really turn things around in North Carolina. And he doesn't care, so he's staying in the race no matter what. So 6 weeks before Election Day, the Republican Party in North Carolina is in an extraordinary standoff with its own nominee for governor. So after CNN leaked a report on Lieutenant Governor Mark Robinson, he made a lot of offensive comments on a corn site. Donations to his campaign have virtually dried up. Most of his staff have resigned. And incensed Republican officials, donors, and lawmakers are demanding that he drop out. And he is still refusing at this point in time. The question now, party leaders say, is whether he will sink other Republican state and local candidates with him. So they have a real concern in North Carolina. They're not confident that the Republicans are going to be able to hang on to the state. They just might. Well, the deadline to replace Mark Robinson has passed. If they were going to get rid of him, they should have did it this past Thursday. But since they didn't and they're past the deadline, they're stuck with him now. They are stuck with this guy. So they're just referencing him, referring to himself as a black Nazi and saying slavery wasn't bad. And as a teenager, he was peeping on women that were in gym showers. This guy sounds like a demon. Like, mm, mm, mm. So anyway, if anyone manages to force him to leave, his name will remain on the ballot. So, I've said this before, they're not going to get his name off the ballot. And technically, even after all of this stuff have come out about Mark Robinson, he doesn't have to get off the ballot if he doesn't want to. He technically wouldn't be doing anything wrong if he stays on there. So, it remains unclear who would want to run under the tarnished Robinson banner. If Robinson remains on the ticket, though, he will likely continue to face a barrage of negative press that could hurt the down ballot candidates, possibly former President Donald J. Trump, who believes he must win North Carolina. Boy, if they don't win, Mark Robinson, MAGA is coming for you. We'll see how much you still love them folks when they get all over your butt. We'll see how much you love them when that inward moment comes for you, because it's damn near here when it comes down to you. So the governor's race is typically one that drives the organization in the state. The get out and vote and ramp up the enthusiasm in the rank and file party people. And this is Robert Orr, a Republican and former North Carolina Supreme Court Associate Justice, who is voting for Josh Stein. So you hear a Republican in the story is voting for Josh Stein, the Democratic nominee for governor and the Attorney General of North Carolina. Robinson has denied that he wrote the comments on the Corn site, but some Republicans have called on him to provide proof on Tuesday, and he said he had hired a lawyer to investigate where and how these false smears originated. See, this is embarrassing. He's doing the same thing Herschel Walker did. Every time something negative came out, he denied it and it turned out to be true. And that's going to happen in the case of Mark Robinson. Hey, Black Republicans, why don't y'all clean up your act before you want to come out here and run for public office? Herschel Walker and now this, maybe y'all shouldn't run. So anyway, if he can't offer any evidence, then he needs to resign as our lieutenant governor. And then he needs to withdraw as a candidate for governor, because there are a lot of other people on the ballot that can be affected by this, said Jim O'Neill, a Republican and district attorney in Forsyth County, where Winston-Salem is the county seat. We're not ostriches. We can't go and bury our heads in the sand on this thing. Mm, mm, mm. He and other Republicans are eager to head off damage of years of conservative gains in North Carolina, which have been achieved largely because the party has kept control of the legislature over the last 8 years, and that Governor Roy Cooper, a Democrat, has been in office with most of the original advisors gone and no future ad buys announced by the Republican Governors Association. Mr. Robinson has struck a defiant tone since the scandal broke there. Woo, MAGA is mad at you, Mark Robinson. If nothing else, it's entertainment. That's for sure. So anyway, at the campaign stop in Taylorstown, North Carolina on Friday, he said in a brief interview that he had not spoken with the chairman of the state Republican Party, Jason Simmons. We're running our own campaign and running our own on our own steam. This is what Robinson said. Even before the scandal, Mr. Robinson had been slipping in the polls all summer, while Mr. Stein, he has been all over the airwaves. So, apparently he's got the budget and the money to run ads. And Mark Robinson, being that his donors and all the money is drying up on him, he can't do that now. So, right now, Stein is going to slaughter him in this election. I think is going to be a wide margin. I think he is going to get slammed. Robinson is going to lose badly. So, anyway, So if he's been slipping in the polls all summer long and things are not getting better for his campaign, he's definitely going to lose. I didn't think he was going to win in a place like North Carolina anyway. At a meeting late July, Robinson shouted at members of the legislature Republican House caucus, saying that he needed more support from them to salvage his campaign. So he went and yelled at some Republicans. So several of the Republican members were stunned by the outburst, according to three people familiar with the meeting who described it on the condition of it and remaining anonymous, y'all. Because the conversations were private, Mr. Robinson frequently left a bad impression on wealthy donors whose money he desperately needed in order to compete with Stein. Massive funding. So, Stein got the cash and Robinson doesn't. According to five people involved in his campaign, attended the donors meeting and spoke on the condition of remaining anonymous, of course. So Robinson went and yelled at Republicans for not supporting that. Ooh, that they were pissed off. This big scrapping Republican man that looks like he had one too many pork chops screaming at them about, "You're not supporting me." Well, Robinson, they don't have to support you. There's no law that says they got to support you. So, yeah, so he did have a few donors among the Republican candidates, but they are really pissed off at him. And saying they were not impressed with Mark Robinson. So that's why they weren't support. That's why the other Republicans in the legislature down there in North Carolina were not supporting him. They said they weren't impressed with him. So some Republican donors said they questioned how the campaign money was being spent. Yeah, it's a black man running. So yeah, the money is always an issue on how it's being spent. So the latest campaign finance report shows that the Robinson campaign raised $15.8 million as of July. Conservative connections and the firm owned by Mr. Robinson's former chief consultant received about $2 million of that. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, Robinson, you gonna be in a world of trouble. I wonder if you gonna leave North Carolina because them people gonna be all over you if Donald Trump loses North Carolina of all places that he should be winning. But because of this lieutenant governor, he now could possibly lose the state. Oh boy. I'm going to definitely be up for this election in North Carolina. You can best believe it. Be watching this one. But y'all, please tell me what you think about this video. You know, I don't think his campaign is ever going to get better. You lost a lot of your donors, you lost your staff. People are telling you to get lost and you're still there. So that alone is ticking them off. But y'all, please tell me what you think about this video. And remember, Donald Trump told him, his campaign told him, don't even attend any of Donald Trump's rallies that come to North Carolina. And here, Donald Trump said you were Martin Luther King on steroids, and now he don't want you around at all. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.